All right. Y'all see it. Softones right back at y'all again tonight. Saturday night, 1:40 in the morning. Let's go. Let's slow it down. Carla, my love. Let's go. We bring the love back. Thank you, Uncle Bobby, for turning me on. Yeah. Ever since they wonder, you've been the only one, girl. I said you're all that I need. And bringing so much joy, girl, to a sad and lonely boy, girl. You did my miseries with ecstasy. Listen to that harmonizing. Listen to them keys play. All right. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Let that jump fade out. Yeah. All right. Soft tones and first class. We're going to look up some first class music down the line. We want to go ahead and get the catalog, the choice four, and soft tones and the unific. We want to get their whole catalog one song at a time. We're gonna bring that to you, and we're gonna let y'all enjoy that before we introduce another group in the mix. And I'm keep first class in the lineup, and then I asked my uncle Bobby about whatever groups that he admired at the time that Choice Four was out there doing their thing. So I seen him in some pictures with the Temptations, and so I want to discover some gems that not the hits that everybody know, but the hits that nobody pay attention to. Like they call it the B side. I want to explore a lot of the B side songs because them songs will be just as good as the hits, but they put more promotion and attention behind the records that they wanted you to like and enjoy, and that they wanted to make hits. So with that being said, we going to look, man. Look, we in for a nice long journey. Just y'all just get on the train and ride with me. We gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done got me started. I'm enjoying bringing some gems to you, and making discovery myself. I'm of the era of the '70s, but I'm a kid. Again, my teenage years was in the '80s. I'm a little child in the '70s. I'm born 1970. So from '70 to 80, 1980 is when I feel I start understanding things like music. Really start listening, having an ear for it, and really paying attention to some great music. So, with that being said, we're gonna revisit these gems that I'm not gonna say lost, but unsung, like the show, unsung. And that's just simply meaning they didn't get their due, but they were great. So because unsung is taking their time getting to everybody, or they might not have specific groups and songs on their radar, then that's up to me and folks like me to bring these groups and songs back to life, because we just can't let good music just be forgotten, and not on my watch. I'm here now, so y'all got to deal with me. You know what I'm saying? And I know I have an audience that like to hear what the collections that I'm putting together. So I'm gonna end the night with that. I made the best of my weekend that was left of it, because I didn't make it to my little cousin game, and Flowers lost the Wise by 1 point, 29, 20 to 19. So it was homecoming and senior day, so he was like upset, damn near crying. But it's all good, champ. You did your thing on the field today. We had the fam out. His dad came up from Florida. So this was big. This was a big day for my cousin's son. And then my son came home. Luckily, we got him last night, yesterday. So we was able to spend time. We went to the movies. Saw James Bond. James Bond went out like a G. Went on a mission that he didn't have to go on, but he was like, you know, uh, you know, they stepped to him about this last mission and saying, look, we can't get these guys or the bad guys without you, and it became personal. So that's what drew him back in. And he had a chance to leave the situation, but he was like, I need to get this guy and end it. So because he was so determined, he did get his guy. He offed him, but the guy set a trap like a mouse trap that Bond couldn't get out. So yeah, so they both died, you know. And the guy that killed Bond was after this young lady who dad was a spy that killed his family. So he wanted Bond to die and suffer like he did from Bond girl father who killed his family. So you gotta see the movie. I hope I ain't spoiled it for you, but oh well. But it's a good movie. It's typical Bond. And now he leaves a daughter behind. So I wonder, will she grow up to be a spy? And I think she will, because the mother of Bond daughter father was a spy. So it's in the family. So Bond daughter mom is a psychiatrist. She's a doctor. So but she know about the spy life because her dad was a spy. And so yeah. So like again, I say, me and my son spend time, you know, uh, every Friday we used to listen to the new music that come out, the rap artists that he listened to, and then I play some vintage rap artists like LL, Kane, Nelly, So yeah, so I gotta listen to the crap he listened to, so he gotta listen to my greats. You feel me? So we had our time last night. So when I got out of training this morning, we went and got the grandbaby. The grandbaby was singing the national anthem. You didn't know what she was talking about, but she was singing, and that was awesome. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if we can find the picture. We might have a singer on our hands, but it was all good. There she go. She singing the Star Spangled, well, yeah, the national anthem. So yeah, that's what's up. Get 'em, baby girl. So yeah. Um, so went to my training and got that knocked out. Got some overtime. Was able to get back, and we get on the road to get my son back up to Townsend, and we listening to some more music. So we was listening to Drake, Kanye, Donda, who else? Uh, Basically them two. Some Kendrick Lamar and I think his little cousin Baby King or something. And so yeah, that's what he got me listening to. It is what it is. I enjoy some of the crap, but honestly, the young guys are in sync and on point with the production. They just lack bars. You know, if you're old head like me from the 80s, we big on wordplay, witty, characteristic, charismatic, char- what is it? What is it? Charismatic characteristics. That's what I wanted to say. Wordplay. We like bars. Hip hop heads from my era. We want to see how you formulate words and put words together. You know what I'm saying? Not the ABC rapping and who he who and all that yelling, and I'm like, come on, man. You know, it is what it is. It's a lane for every aspect of rap. You know, it is no right, it is no wrong, but you know, rap that is revered by real hip hop analysts and listeners like myself, that don't cut it with me. I need bars. But I will say the young dudes that done last over 5 years from then to now, they have gotten better. I will say that because you couldn't sustain and still be relevant and putting out hits like Lil Uzi Vert, Young Thug, who's still out there. You know, them the two that come to mind. You know, all the jokers that he like, Trippy Red, Playboy Cardi, who else? You know, that's who come to mind right now. Travis Scott, uh, Mike Dean, Dean Tolliver. Yeah, so these are the dudes that can sustain 5 years from then to now, you know, or at least 2017 to now, you know. And that's not easy to do, you know. So salute to my nephew, him and his team, Money Man Biggs, Lil Dude, Moochie Sosa, all them dudes from DC, from the Clay Terrace area of DC. They getting they shine. They doing it big. You know, they just need somebody, a label, to come correct with that money. You know, $2 million, let's sign. You know, let's make this magic. You know, because that's what independent rappers are worth. That's putting in the work, funding their own videos and studio time. They, you know, doing club dates. They traveling to festivals. You know what I'm saying? You know, they already out there building their fan base. And I just saw the A&R for Interscope Records, and that's what he was talking about. It might have been Def Jam. I don't know. It was one of them, you know, record labels was saying we looking at folks that's already got a buzz doing the work, who numbers are up. So that's who we trying to sign, you know, because the way of the world now, we want to know who about their grind instead of wanting the label to do it themselves. And in a way, that's good because when you come in the door doing 80% of what they gonna do for you, you keep 80% of your profit, depending on how you negotiate. So you know, so that's a good thing. And you know, I don't see it as being a bad thing. It's a good thing, and it's a good thing. You just need to know your worth. And um, but here's the thing: I do know, you know, if you so savvy with your business negotiation, they don't want to touch you. So sometimes you gotta, you know, give up some and more than what you don't want to give to just get in the door. And then once you get in the door, get your name established, you get your popularity, your point, go ahead and finish out the first obligation, maybe 3 albums, you know. You know, once you complete that third album, then we gotta go back to the table to negotiate. So, so you know, try to be about your business, educate yourself, and learn from these rappers and entertainers' mistakes that then came before you. That's my advice to the young artists coming up. So, so you know, so we took my son back that night, and then we came back to get and catch the fight. Wilder, wow, I kind of thought he took a dive, but it was no dive. He got beat, but it was a hell of a fight. Two dudes like digging deep, finding their heart, and so Deontay got where he wanted. He went down on his sword. Salute to Fury. You can box, and you know how to box, because without that, Deontay would have beat you like he did the first fight. You lost that first fight. The ref stalled the count, and that's how you won that fight. So psychologically, it hurt and messed Wilder up, because he like, I hit this dude with the kitchen sink, and he still got up. Just like Tyson with Buster Douglas. Tyson won that fight. You feel me? Watch the fight and then do the count. 1, 2, 3. I counted 13, man. These refs need to stop stalling the count. A dude on his back and he down. 1, 2, 3. Ain't no, are you okay? Ain't none of that. That's 3 seconds gone. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm a avid boxer fanatic. I see what I see, you know, and that's how they tweet things. You know, Tyson knocked Buster Douglas down and allowed him to get back up, and then he knocked Tyson out. Okay, same with Wilder and Fury. But I'm gonna say this: the last fight I thought was a dive. This fight, he beat him, so therefore I'm convinced he beat him the last fight. So, salute to you, Tyson Fury, you the truth. So I'm looking for you to fight the boy Usyk in the Ukraine. And Wilder, you're not finished. You need to fight Joshua, who just lost, and you got Ruiz out there, you know. And you need to beat both of them dudes to come back at Tyson. And if you beat one of the guys, they still might set that fight up for the fourth time, but you're not going to get a good payday. You got to beat Joshua and Ruiz to redeem yourself. And other than that, if you get one out of two, you still okay. But if you lose both of them fights, it's time to retire, bro. So I hope you done did right by your money, and I feel that you have, and you seem like you got a good corner and advisors. So go ahead, man, and invest in something that's going to make you money, you know, uh, and sit back and enjoy your money, like Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes is a businessman. He made his money work for him. He had a smart wife, and put your money into some investment or company, a product. That's the move. Get a brand to put your money into and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. I done gave you 24 minutes of commentary plus the song with the Softones. I'm out. It's 2 o'clock. I gotta lay my butt down. I'm gonna be right back up at 4, but this is what I do. It is what it is. Big day, streets finest. I'm out. Peace.